Vaibhav, another week, and India had produced another amazing performance. So 2-0 to Australia in Border Gavaskar Trophy. How are you feeling?
Good man. This is another week where we are recording early, yeah, in the day three, and such a great feeling, especially when we had our backs to the wall. We were not
Mm.
in a strong position compared to the day first test match, but how we came back in the day three was something very incredible from Ravindra Jadeja and the performance. I would say, beating a top side like this gives a lot of confidence and momentum going into the coming two matches. So I'm really happy with the performance overall. What
Yeah,
do you
very
think?
good. See, I felt like Australia was in a strong position end of day
Yes,
two with
yes,
some 50 or 62 run lead and 9 wickets in hand. And as Ashraf Bogle said on day three is pregnant with possibilities. Anything could happen.
mm,
So, but it happened that another magical performance by Ravindra Jadeja, 7 wickets, and then Indian batters played very aggressive and finished the match on day three fantastic. So
mm.
now let's go on to the player ratings. So let's start with the captain himself, Rohit Sharma. What do you think?
Yeah. I think a great. I would say he was cautious in the beginning in the second inning, but I think he led the way also in the captaincy this time. I think his
Mm,
bowling change was frequent, and the way he was switching quickly between Jadeja, he was urging also bowlers to bowl real quickly.
mm.
This for me, I would say, apart from his batting, of course, but I would say even his captaincy today, this was me the highlight. So I would really give him an 8 out of 10 this time.
Yeah, no changes. 8 out of 10 for Rohit Sharma. Played well in the first innings, missed out on
Yes.
second innings, but as a captain, he is fantastic. So 8 out of 10
Mm.
for Rohit Sharma. KL Rahul.
I would give him six only because of his catches. Yeah, I would say his batting, he has been given a lot of chances, but I think it's in time. He started to make use out of it, and it's disappointing. He's getting out tentatively. That is not his natural game. Yeah, his natural game has always been attacking and taking the bowlers. So I think that for me is a bit disappointing. Yeah, but other than that, his fielding effort was outstanding. But again, he is not in the team as a fielder. Yeah,
Yeah, two
he's
good
in the team as a
catches.
top batsman.
Two good catches, and day one that catch for Usman Khawaja is very good. And I feel like he's bit unlucky in the second innings.
Mm.
That was a great catch, but I also just read, maybe not confirmed it, but his vice captaincy is removed.
Yes, I think there are
So
rumors, but
rumors, I'm not really sure if
yeah,
that's
I'm not
true as
sure
well.
either.
So yeah, if that happens, that might open a spot for Shubman Gill, which you
Shubman
were
Gill.
hoping. So
Mm,
I go with the 6 out of 10 for KL Rahul as well, maybe lower, but yeah,
mm,
6 out of 10 for now. Okay,
mm.
Pujara 100 test match.
Yeah, I think the way he finished it off in style, he also showed some aggressive shots in the end, yeah, which
Mm,
he's not known for. I think he celebrated. He celebrated his 100 test match like he should. Rohit was very nice to sacrifice his wicket. I think that was a very nice gesture
mm,
in a way. But I think Pujara did what he's known for. Yeah, he batted cricket to the innings. 115 actually was a tricky total, I would say, in the
yeah.
end, in the fourth innings in such a wicket. But again, he batted with a lot of composure. He batted well against the spin and he attacked when it was needed. Yeah, it's not that he dragged his innings forever. So I think really 8 out of 10 for him again.
No, I may not give him in 8 out of 10 because he was I got out cheap on first innings. Maybe 7 out of 10 for Pujara. Yeah, though he finished off
Maybe
the
his
innings
100
well.
test match.
Yeah,
We give
100
him
test
one
match.
bonus point.
No, yeah, it's a big achievement. I think he's the
Yes,
13th Indian player to play 100 test match. Big achievement.
yes.
Fantastic. But 7 out of 10 for Pujara. Next one, Virat Kohli. I had high
Mm,
expectations because
yeah,
it's
but I
home
think
ground.
he's also been unlucky. Yeah, I
Mm,
would give him 6 out of 10 because he's not had a great test match batting wise. And he's, of course, also not a leader. So he has a very minimal role to play this test match because it's also getting over in 3 days. So, but I think was a unlucky decision. It was an inside edge, I feel. Yeah, so he got just rounded out by the umpire.
mm.
But I think he's looking still in good touch. I wouldn't worry too much about his form. He can come back. We all know.
Yeah. So yeah, 6 out of 10 for Kohli as well. Nothing much to add. I was expecting a lot from him. Unfortunate, got out on second innings cheaply.
Yeah.
So Yeah, and again, 2 more test matches. Hopefully, we'll see that 100 we have been waiting for from Kohli. On to the next one. So I was surprised with the exclusion of Surya Kumar Yadav, but I felt like no, if Shreyas is fit, he has to come in. So what do you think of Shreyas Iyer?
I was surprised too. Surya Kumar did not get a fair chance. He was just one test match, so maybe I thought he would get another chance, but he didn't. But I think Shreyas started off well, yeah,
Mm.
and then of course he got out cheaply. He could have made more use of his chances, but I think he's also in good nick. He has shown that he can bat in test match format as well, and he can be attacking lower down the order, batting with Ravindra Jadeja. So I think he is still, of course, a good addition to the side. I'm very sure they would again carry him forward to the next test match as well. So I would give him 6 out of 10 again, just because he could not make use of his chances, but again, he's a valuable addition.
Yeah, same. He is very good on the field, good catches at silly point. But when it comes to batting, again, some silly dismissals. And in the second innings, he wanted to be very aggressive, but it didn't work out. But that's how you need to
Uh,
play the game as well. So I think 6 out of 10 for Shreyas. Next
yes.
one, KS Bharat.
Hmm. Yeah, I think in the second innings he showed a lot of promise with the bat. Wicket
Mm,
keeping has been always no questions. Yeah, he has
mm,
always been up to the mark in a way that he is not making any mistakes. As a wicket keeper, if you get unnoticed, then you are doing a really good job. Yeah,
yes.
that's what I've always said. And I think he's going unnoticed. He's not doing any catches, stumpings, and in these kind of pitches, it's not easy to wicket
Mm,
keep. Yeah, it's not easy to keep. So I think he's doing a good job. I would give him again. I would say 7 out of 10 because first innings he missed out. That was the chance he could have batted alongside
mm.
Axar Patel, alongside a batsman. But I think this is where I think he will improve as well as he gets more and more chances with the bat. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like he's very positive. He has very
Definitely.
positive in intent in both innings. Like in the first innings, he started with a reverse sweep, and then
Mm,
he again went for a sweep shot, which took a top edge. But I see he's playing conventional shots. Like even DK was saying, like those shots were been very good. The
mm,
cover drives over the infield, like fantastic. So
definitely.
I would see him playing good innings in the coming test. So yeah, I would say 7 out of 10 for KS Bharat as well. Now coming to our strength, right? These are our
Yes.
strengths. So let's start with Ravindra Jadeja.
10 out of 10, no questions. The way he turned the match single-handedly on the third day, he deserved a 10. I think made use of the bowling pitch on the rough. Yeah, he made sure that he's bowling wicket to wicket, tight lengths, bowling quickly, adding some variations. Yeah. I think he's a nightmare for the batsmen, especially when
Mm,
they are struggling against low bounce. Yeah, he is a nightmare to play against. So no questions. I think he backs his strength. He knows what he is good at. Keeps on doing it consistently for India.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think many will focus on his bowling, but I felt like he was
even his
the
batting for sure.
batting, like
Mm,
in the first innings when India was struggling. He is the one who laid foundation for that big, not a big total,
yes,
but competitive total on the first
competitive
inning.
for sure.
So I think 10 out of 10 for Ravindra Jadeja for everything he did. Like he is the game changer on day three. Like
Absolutely.
the match would have went other direction if he had not picked that 7 wickets on day three. 10
Of
out of
course.
10 for Ravindra Jadeja
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Ravichandran Ashwin.
Yeah, again, I would still give him like 9 out of 10. I would say, but I think Ravindra Jadeja just overshadowed him in the second inning. But we all know how quickly he can take wickets. In the first innings, he got two crucial wickets in one over, Labuschagne
Yes.
and George Smith. I think that was also the game changer. I
Mm,
think they were doing good. They were really opening up the starting stand, I would say, and then the partnership was building, and then he changed the match in one over. So I think this is the power Ravichandran Ashwin had. They have always struggled to pick him, to pick his variations, and I think it showed again. Yeah. The
yeah.
ball which got even Labuschagne out again was a beauty. Yeah. So I would say even in the second innings he kept one in tight, and he's always a nightmare to play
Yeah.
against. So as an all rounder as well, 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I would give 10 out of 10 because he played very good innings in the first innings, and
Mm.
took two good wickets, like you mentioned. And in the second innings, he took the important wicket of Steve Smith and Head, who was batting very well. I would say, though Ravindra Jadeja wiped off the tail very quickly, but it was Ravichandran Ashwin's hard work
who
that
got the
paved path
starting
for him.
wickets.
I would give
Sure.
him 10 out of 10. And again, if I have to pick a man of the match, I would give it to Axar Patel. I know Jadeja was, but Axar
Yeah,
Patel is a man of the match. So what do you think of Axar Patel?
definitely Axar Patel as well, because of course he's getting it 10 out of 10, no questions. Because of his batting, I think the way he got us closer to the Australian target,
Mm,
Australian score, I think that changed the match. Even I think 100-run lead or 150-run lead would have been really harmful for us, yeah, chasing in the fourth inning. But I would say the way he showed the composure, confidence, batting against the spinners, the Australian side also had the variations in the spin attack this time, and he was batting very confidently against the left armer spinner and Netherlands as well. Yeah, I would say brilliant batting. He showed that he can also bat like a proper top order batsman. Yeah,
yeah,
that is what it looks like. He never looked like a tail ender. From what it looked like when he started off his career, yeah, 10 out of 10 for sure.
yeah. Nothing to add. He's fantastic with the bat. And
Mm,
again, like he had big stalwarts ahead of him in the bowling. He don't have to do his job in bowling, but if he can contribute to the team in all departments, that's great. Like 10 out of 10 for Akshar Patel. He is the main reason why India won this test match, apart from Ravindra Jadeja, of course. And a fantastic 10 out of 10. All our spin department got 10 out of 10 from my side. So, and
nice.
Mohammad Shami,
I think, yeah, I think he had a good test match in the beginning. Of course, he's great with the reverse swing. He comes back, he cleaned up Nathan Lyon
yeah,
like as if he was a street player or something. But again, I think that was his strength. In the beginning, he struggled a bit against Usman Khwaja. I think in the first innings he was batting well against him. But I think did he took the wicket of David Warner? I think or
yes,
was
he
it
did
Mohammad?
take the
Oh
wicket of
yes,
Devin.
yeah,
Yeah,
the first
the one
one
which
that
is
was a
leaving him
beautiful.
away. Yeah, good one.
They have the strengths of playing against that pace bowling and to get him out behind like that. Yeah, it was a beautiful delivery. That is the thing which sets up the moment for the test match. So I would say 8 out of 10 for
Yeah.
him again.
Same from my side, 8 out of 10 for Shami. He had a very, very good first innings. I know he don't have to bowl in the second innings because it's all spinners, but he did very, very good in the first innings to get those wickets. 8 out of 10 for Shami. Mohammad Siraj, though he had nothing much part to play in this test match, what do you think of his performance?
Yeah, Mohammad Siraj, I'd say again, not much chance with his bowling, but I think whenever he gets a chance with the ball, he shows that he can hold one hand up. He's not leaking runs, he's disciplined in the bowling. Yeah, and that is what we need in a fast bowler. So when he goes up into those Australian or England pitches, South African pitches, he will be deadly because
Yeah.
he's line and length and he has the pace to go with. Yeah, I would say even he would be a good pick even against Ramesh Yadav. Yeah,
Mm,
now that seeing his bowling, he has made me change my mind. Yeah, how good he can be.
mm,
So I would say, yeah, I would say still 7 out of 10 simply because he could not get enough
yeah.
chances. But whatever he caught, I think he bowled very well.
Good. So I would give 7 out of 10 for Siraj as well. I know he didn't bowl as good as he bowled in the first test match, but the one thing that I always trust on Siraj is he gives his 100% every match. He
Of
runs and
course,
bowls
every
very,
time.
very hard. Very, very good bowler. Works very, very hard for the team. So 7 out of 10 for Siraj. So fantastic fun, fantastic win for India. Border Gavaskar Trophy 2-0 lead. We are very, very close to the ICC Test Championship finals. If we
Yes,
win one more, then we are there. So
yes.
we have everything to play in the next two test matches. And I heard that the next test match venue I'll move from Dharamshala to Indore. Indore is a very, very
Indore,
small
yes.
pitch, and
Mm,
I am expecting big scores. Let's do this preview in the next video. Nice talking to you as
let's do it.
always.
That's a good, yeah, that's a good wrap up. Yeah, let's hope for the clean sweep. Let's hope for 4-0 this time. The way we are doing, I think this win would give them a lot of confidence and it would dent the Australian side so much because they started off so well. But I really
Yeah,
hope that we trend
perfect.
continues and we sweep the series 4-0.
Great one, man. Nice talking to you.